Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome in. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for Monday, April the 1st. Happy April Fool's Day. I would like to say thank you and welcome to all of my new subscribers. The channel has grown by well over 100 subscribers in the last month, and I am just so overwhelmed with gratitude. So welcome to all of the new subscribers. Thank you to all of my faithful subscribers. It's just so beautiful to see the channel grow. But let's talk about these energies today. And so we have Mercury stationing retrograde in the sign of Aries today on April the 1st, and it is going retrograde at 27 degrees 13. And so this is almost like this Ace of Wands vibration with the death energy. And so something kind of needs to die away for a new beginning to commence. And so the wands are the first energy cards in the tarot. So it's all about creation, infinite potential. And so nothing actually ever really dies away. It's just a shift in energy forms. And so I feel we're in this massive portal of collective transformation. Please feel free to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to like the videos, comment on the videos, share the videos if you resonate with the content I put out there. It lets me know you enjoy what I put out there, and it does help the channel to grow. But I feel over the next 3.5 weeks, while Mercury traverses retrograde in the sign of Aries, we have a unique opportunity to do a deep dive into some shadow work of self. I know many have been reaching out, going through some type of like self-identity crisis. And I talked about Mercury conjunct Aries and this unique opportunity because it will be conjunct the energy will be conjunct 3 times throughout this Mercury and Aries. We've already had the first conjunction. And so when things go retrograde, it is about bringing things internally. Mercury is all about communication. Challenges within communication are likely to arise. I feel there's going to be a lot of pressurized, quick thinking, brash decisions being made because Aries is all about self. So do be mindful of miscommunications. So usually the worst of it happens the day that the planet shifts retrograde and then the day that it goes direct. And so we are going to have a lot of hurtful words, I feel, coming through over the next few weeks. There's going to be a lot of negative reactions coming through. So you're going to want to watch your words. But you might also discover maybe a desire to reconnect with somebody from the past. Mercury retrograde does bring past romances back and a possibility to rekindle lost romance. But I think we should be using the next several weeks very productively. We should be using the energy to meditate, to refocus our energies, and to really go within. So let's jump in with some cards. Let's see what else needs to come through. I'd also like to mention there is an option to join the membership side of the channel. So if you'd like to be a channel member, I go live every Thursday at noon over on the membership side of the channel, where we do ascension chats, card pulls. It's just a fun place to grow and learn together. I'm going to jump in with the Star Code Astro Oracle deck to start, and I'm cutting the deck, and I see the North Node is on the bottom of the deck. I haven't used this deck in a while. And so we are in eclipse portal energy. We just had the South Node eclipse. When it comes to the full moon eclipse in Libra, that was a South Node eclipse. Or if, say, you are going through an inverted North Node activation, if say you are a Libra North Node, that would have likely been a North Node eclipse for you. So Aries Libra energy coming through right out the gate. We will have Mercury in a conjunction with the North Node as well. And so this is the time where we are going through North Node activations. We are forming new alliances within our communities, I feel. And so geese are migratory birds. And they migrate based on the energetic shift within the poles of the earth. And so we are in a major pole shift as well going on right now. So there's things that are leaving our lives. This new moon eclipse with the sun in Aries conjunct the moon in Aries, this is going to be a North Node eclipse. And so people from the past are flocking in, I feel, especially if you have a Mercury in Aries. There's a lot of people from the past flocking in, and this is all part of us reorienting our karmic pathway. And so Anything coming back from the past, I feel, is to clear something up. I'm feeling a King of Swords energy coming through. And I'm also feeling like an Eight of Wands. So there might be a lot of people from the past coming back around. It doesn't have to be lovers. But let's keep going here and let's see what else needs to come through. I'm curious what other astrological energies the guides would like us to look at for this daily message. But I do feel a major meditation. Oh, dignified strength on the bottom of the deck. So the Libra Aries axis is all about relationships. And so there's like a Five of Cups coming through here. When it comes to some type of one-on-one relationship, the 7th house is all about our one-on-one relationships. And so something here needs to be transformed. I could be speaking to a Pisces 7th house, maybe a Scorpio 8th house, but something here I think needs to be investigated when it comes to some type of entanglement or marriage or commitment. And what do we got here that I kind of pulled out? Oh, we get Cancer and Juno. So I do feel we are leaving behind major karmic relationship cycles and we are going towards divine unions. So Juno, the 1331 energy. And so there is a mirror soul connection coming through for sure, 1331. And there is a need to address a Five of Cups situation where maybe somebody has stayed in a relationship and there's like almost like an obligatory feeling connected to this relationship. And we could be talking to a Cancer here, but definitely home is in focus. The home is in focus, connected to a partnership. And so get ready to be immersed in some emotions. The energy is very highly sensitive. We do have a couple of aspects playing out later in the week with the Piscean energy. And so get ready to do a deep dive because there's a shift in abundance. I do feel there's a shift when it comes to expanding out of these cycles of lack. And Saturn's kind of coming in and restructurizing this. So let's keep going here. Let's get one of these angel cards and then we're going to jump in with a full message with the tarot. So Four of Earth on the bottom of the deck. Somebody here could be a little too frivolous or too cautious with money, but it's kind of time to make a good business decision. And it is about giving back, right? Giving back to the community, giving back, and then the Three of Cups. So there could be an announcement coming. There could be a canceled engagement. I do feel there's a need to have a little bit of fun too. It's not always like work, right? So let's get one of these tarot messages and then we're going to pull in with a full spread. Okay, 10 of Earth is what came out. And so this is about a legacy, building a happy family life, having financial security, and finding the magic in the little things in life. And so something about foundation, something about a family legacy. And on the bottom of the deck, we do get the Seven of Air. And so there is a plan that needs to be revised, revisited. There is maybe more going on below the surface than meets the eye. Maybe in the past there was a relationship where you crossed paths and it was poor timing. But I do think things are starting to look up. Patience. Maybe this is closing out a 7-year cycle. Something about the eclipse from 7 years ago too. So what were you doing 7 years ago during the eclipse? Because that might hold something significant when it comes to gaining a new perspective. But I think somebody here is really needing to find their strength to maybe ascend out of an old belief connected to financial security. But let's jump in with the cards. We're going to use the Angel Tarot deck, I believe it is. What is this deck? The Angel Wisdom Tarot deck. Okay. Oh my goodness. We get the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. So we've got a masculine here that maybe didn't plan properly, could be losing a lot of respect within the community. Somebody here that maybe refused to accept a leadership role. We've got a divine masculine here. I feel going through some type of fall from grace. There's that Aries energy. And we get some unfounded fear. So we could have somebody here that is losing sleep, receiving some bad karma. There is without a doubt a need to refocus some thought patterns here for sure. Somebody here I feel needs to take charge of a situation. Maybe it was poor timing. I feel somebody here that tried to control a situation. And I do feel all they cared about was success. And maybe they are in this energy of allowing worry and fear to grow out of proportion. But I feel like an ego death energy coming in, some type of ego death. So let's do 9 cards. It could be an Aries. It could be a Cancer. It could be a Pisces. But let's see what needs to come through for the collective today. I just keep hearing poor timing more than meets the eye. Poor timing. Okay. There you are, Aries energy, right out the gate. So I could be talking to an Aries, strong Aries energy. There was a false start in the past, I feel. And maybe there was some seeds that were planted maybe 7 years ago with a Taurus, perhaps. Doesn't have to be. But I do feel a seed was planted about unity consciousness, about a spiritually minded community. And so somebody here, I think, has asked the divine for help. And I think the answers are coming. And so somebody here needs to push some fears aside. We get the Star reverse, so Aquarian energy. We get the Page of Wands is the dead central energy, and then we get the Page of Coins in reverse. So I feel somebody here is having a hard time coming forward. There was or is an excellent opportunity being presented, but somebody is afraid to bring forward an offer, is what it feels like. There's a need to get honest here about a situation. We definitely have a masculine energy coming through that is not living his best life, is maybe living a life of denial. Definitely a need to communicate clearly, not communicating clearly. He's not even holding that sword of truth. It's like the sword's hung up on the wall behind him. It's like somebody put the past behind them, but they haven't actually maybe integrated the past. And there's this crossroads energy. So we could have a same-sex couple here. We could have 2 men. It doesn't have to be, but I feel there is a masculine here that is needing to take the next steps, has been guided by spirit to bring forward an offer, but is like not heeding the call, not heeding the warning, is not bringing forward an offer. And so the energy is saying right now, there is an exciting new opportunity. We could be speaking to somebody here born the year of the dragon. We got the dragon energy. We are in the year of the dragon. But I feel somebody here just is lacking faith in the future, is not speaking up because they can't maybe see the light at the end of the tunnel. I think there was a lack of planning for the future. And I feel somebody here needs to go back and finish what was started. But there's a block with bringing forward something in the physical. It's like there's a block in the physical when it comes to this opportunity. So I do feel somebody here is going through some type of an expansion, but still dealing with a lot of hidden emotions. That's really what it feels like. So definitely air energy coming through. But let's take a look at this King of Swords. What is this denial all about? Because I do feel it's connected to a relationship, connected to a new beginning here. The Ace of Wands, the 7 of Swords in reversed, and the 4 of Wands. And so there needs to be some type of confession. We could have a masculine here that is in an unemotional relationship, is definitely not emotionally available, and needs to confess that. Or maybe wants to go towards a twin soul connection here. There's definitely a partnership energy coming through, a mirror soul. And so there's a masculine here that needs to be bold and courageous. He knows it's time to take action, but it might require some type of an apology. I think some type of embarrassing secret might be coming out. Somebody here was not honest in the past or has been in a state of denial, and there's like a wake-up call coming. I do feel there's a masculine here that is just wanting peace and contentment in their life. And I think they're losing their personal freedom in a situation here. And I think they are definitely receiving some type of bad karma or losing out on some money because they weren't honest, because of some secret coming out. And we could have this Queen of Coins in reverse that has maybe taken somebody for a ride for their money. And so the Queen of Coins in reverse is not very reliable, is not dependable, is materialistic, is greedy. She's only in a connection for what she can get out of it. And I do feel there's something here that is going to make something crystal clear. We could have an ex here exposing some truth, and then we get some karma again. So we do have an ex coming through. We could have a King of Swords in a connection with a Queen of Coins in reverse needing to return to an ex. So we do have a true pair coming through, and one of these things is really not like the other, and this is the Queen of Coins in reverse. So we have a Queen of Swords here that I feel is exposing some snakes in the grass. She's gone through some type of purification, transformation. She's holding the sword of truth. She's got that sword raised. She is communicating. She is somebody that maybe is a public speaker. She's teaching people how to cut things out that are no longer serving them. We could have a teacher here. Somebody here is blossoming and is really focused on career. And she's like, I'm all done with the past. So we do have a feminine here, all done with the past. Maybe this is just somebody, I'm no longer investing in a situation, but there's something about the past. And I feel there's a masculine here that is in a state of unnecessary worry because they might need to go back to something and they might have to confess some truth, but they're not talking. And it's like the universe is pushing them forward. So let's clarify the Queen of Coins in reverse, because this feels like a separate energy to me. And so there is a possibility for some type of renewal or to clear up some past baggage here. But I do feel there's some childhood wounding being triggered here. There's some inner child triggers coming up that need to be healed from the past. But this Queen of Coins in reverse, she's holding on tight too. We've got somebody here that is refusing to move on. Maybe trying to create challenges and conflicts because she's hurting too. So there is some type of betrayal going on here. And we do have a separation, I do feel. And so the masculine energy is feeling very grounded. The masculine energies came through upright. So somebody here I feel is ending a situation, maybe with somebody that is very dramatic, that likes to create drama and conflict, that likes to bring in all kinds of outside opinions. And I feel like there's that mirroring energy. So mirror soul, wake up call. I feel somebody here doesn't want to end the challenges. Somebody here likes to fight because they're holding on for materialistic reasons is what it feels like. And so there's something here painful. There's sadness here coming through, right? And so there's that Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel we've got a masculine here that maybe for the last year has been hiding some truth. I think some truth is coming to light. And we've got, now we've got a masculine here that wants to maybe go towards a union and is confessing this. And so I think the worst is already over. There's an opportunity for new happiness. Somebody here, I think, is getting the short end of the stick. But we've got two people here that are meant to be together, that are a true pair, that I feel have not been in communication. And so I do feel a need to communicate. I feel this masculine's coming in with an offer, but it's been delayed while another situation has been sorted out, while maybe a masculine has been trying to figure out what's really best for him. And so I do feel an ending. It's going to lead to a new beginning, but first it's going to hurt. And so something is completing all the way from A to Z. So start to finish. It's time to finish what was started. I do feel the timing is now to walk through the doorway of this new experience. And so I think in the past, somebody was too afraid to take a leap of faith. And so they might have had to go and relearn a lesson. And so I feel the return of somebody from the past because blocks are being removed. And I feel somebody that's been overanalyzing a situation or pretending there's no problem has been watching somebody transform, and they are about to take action. They've been planning for a long time, I think, to rectify a past injustice. And so get ready for a karmic rebalancing, a karmic reckoning. I do feel this is connected to your purpose. And so somebody here is following their heart. They know in their heart what it is that they need to do. They're heading in a new direction. They're coming in, I feel, maybe there's been a long-awaited arrival or message coming in, but somebody wants to come in and rectify a situation. They're coming in with integrity. They can see the light now. They've gone within, and they've spent some time in solitude, likely during a period of some blocked communication. But I do feel this is a time of great success, going towards what it is that you want to create. You get to decide what's next. But I do feel there's a queen here that's been very patient. And you're going to just want to review things. You're not going to want to jump into anything quickly. You're going to want to review everything very carefully, especially if somebody from the past is coming back that created difficulties for you. I think you've healed. You've seen the humor in the situation. I do think in the past there was some type of poor timing. But the Seven of Air and the Three of Wands, it's time to take action now towards peace and contentment, towards some type of happy home life, some type of future or successful completion of a cycle or a project here. So let's get a spiritual journey oracle message. You definitely could be dealing with a Libra, a Leo, an earth sign, an air sign, a Taurus, an Aquarius, and an Aries. But let's see what needs to come through. What else do we need to know when it comes to these messages today? Obstruction. So there's definitely a roadblock to overcome, I feel. We could have somebody here that doesn't want to move on, that is holding on. But I do feel somebody here is so afraid to be alone and they're trying to create a roadblock, right? So the Queen of Coins in reverse can be codependent too, because she doesn't know her worth and her value. And so somebody here, I feel, just wants peace. And there's another person, I feel, trying to create a roadblock because they don't want to be alone. They're afraid to be alone. And I just feel like there's a plan at play here, right? The divine is kind of bringing in some type of a plan that's going to orchestrate a tower or a separation so there can be a meaningful long-term shift here towards a life purpose. So I do feel there's two significant soul connections coming through. One that played a significant karmic role as part of somebody's evolution, and another long-term person that's going to come in and teach about what true love is. And so I do feel there's a lot of physical clearing going on in the 3D as we journey to these higher unions, these higher states. And so get ready to face a challenge because something more fulfilling awaits you. So allow the divine to guide you towards this new magical opportunity. And that's kind of what I got for a message today, guys. So I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.